An old woman, no kingdom, no army, no power, no status. Yet Lord Rama himself walked through an entire forest just to meet her. Why? For 60 years, she waited. Every morning she swept the same path. Every morning she gathered fresh berries. And every evening, she went to sleep alone. People mocked her. They called her foolish. But she never stopped believing. Then one day, two figures emerged from the forest, and the moment her eyes fell upon one of them, she knew the promise had finally come true. But what happened next would become one of the most powerful lessons in the entire Ramayana. Long before she became one of the most beloved devotees in the Ramayana, Shabari was born into a humble tribal community deep within the forests of ancient India. She lived a simple life, but unlike others around her, her heart overflowed with compassion. One day, preparations began for a grand celebration in her village. Animals were gathered for sacrifice. As Shabari looked into their frightened eyes, her heart broke. She could not bear their suffering. That night, while the village slept, she quietly walked away, leaving behind everything she had ever known, alone, without a destination, without a plan. Guided only by the voice of her conscience. After wandering through forests and mountains, she reached the ashram of the great sage Matanga Rishi. The wise sage immediately saw something extraordinary in her. Not wealth, not status, not power, but purity. He welcomed her into his ashram. From that day onward, Shabari dedicated her life to serving her guru. She fetched water, gathered firewood, cleaned the pathways, prepared the ashram before sunrise every single day. Years passed, and Shabari's devotion only grew stronger. Then one day, the moment she feared most arrived. Matanga Rishi knew his earthly journey was coming to an end. His disciples gathered around him. Among them stood Shabari, tears flowing from her eyes. She could not imagine life without her beloved guru. Seeing her grief, the sage smiled gently and spoke his final words to her. "My child, do not be sad. One day, Lord Rama himself will come to this ashram. Wait for him, serve him, and your life's purpose will be fulfilled." Soon after, the great sage left this world. The ashram fell silent. The other disciples departed, but Shabari stayed, because she believed every word her guru had spoken. The next morning, she woke before sunrise, swept the pathways, gathered flowers, collected berries, and waited for Rama. But Rama did not come. Days became months. Months became years. Years became decades. Seasons changed. And still, Shabari waited. Her black hair turned silver. Her strong hands became frail. Her back bent with age. But every sunrise brought the same hope. Every morning she whispered the same words. Perhaps today, people mocked her. Some pitied her. Others called her foolish. But Shabari's faith remained unshaken. Because true devotion does not depend on results. True devotion remains strong even when nothing seems to happen. But unknown to Shabari, destiny was already moving. Far away in Ayodhya, Prince Rama had been exiled. Sita had been abducted by Ravana. And Rama, accompanied by Lakshmana, was searching the forest in desperate hope of finding her. Their journey eventually brought them near the ancient ashram of Matanga Rishi. That morning felt different. Shabari could not explain why, but her heart beat faster than usual. Then she saw them. Two figures emerged from the trees. One carried a bow unlike any she had ever seen. The other walked faithfully beside him. And the moment her eyes fell upon Rama, she knew the promise had finally come true. After 60 years of waiting, after countless sunrises, she rushed forward and fell at his feet. For a moment, all those years of waiting vanished. The loneliness, the uncertainty, the endless days, everything had led to this moment. Shabari welcomed Rama and Lakshmana into her humble hut. There was no throne, no palace, no grand feast. Only the offerings of a loving heart. She hurried to bring the berries she had gathered, but then she faced a problem. What if some berries were sour? What if Rama received a bitter fruit? So Shabari did something unusual. She tasted each berry before offering it. If it was sweet, she placed it aside for Rama. If it was not, she discarded it. One by one, she offered the sweetest berries she could find. Lakshmana was shocked. The berries had already been tasted by an old woman's lips. By every rule of the world, they should never have been offered to a prince. Yet Rama smiled and accepted them with joy. He ate every single berry because Rama was not tasting berries. He was tasting 60 years of devotion, 60 years of faith, 60 years of waiting. Every sunrise, every prayer, every tear offered to him in a single basket. Then Rama spoke words that would echo through history. He declared that pure devotion is greater than status, greater than wealth, greater than power, greater than anything else in this world. For Rama did not see an old tribal woman. He saw one of his greatest devotees, a devotee whose faith had remained unbroken for 60 years. Soon after receiving Rama's blessings, Shabari's earthly journey came to an end. Her purpose had been fulfilled. The promise had been kept. The wait was finally over. And thousands of years later, the world still remembers her, not because she conquered kingdoms, not because she fought great battles, not because she possessed riches or power. The world remembers Shabari because she never gave up. In a world that demands instant results, she teaches us patience. In a world filled with doubt, she teaches us faith. And in a world where many stop believing too soon, she reminds us that miracles often arrive for those who continue waiting, even when everyone else has stopped. So here is a question worth sitting with. What are you waiting for? And have you stopped too soon? Jai Shri Ram.